Hey guys, what's going on? Scott here at the First Channel, just coming at you with another video. And today we're unboxing an action figure as always. And today we're doing some Black Series, the elusive Star Wars Black Series. And this is a line that I think a lot of people have kind of fallen out of a little bit. With the Black Series line, they've had some releases coming out here recently, but I think that unfortunately there's just been a bit of an interest lost in a lot of fans with Star Wars, and a lot of the younger people coming up just aren't too interested in Star Wars. So that it is what it is. But other than that, let's get into it. This is Star Wars Black Series Darth Maul, and this is a figure I've been wanting to get, and it isn't the exact one, but it's pretty close. So let's check it out. All right, and here we are with the Darth Maul. And this one here, I actually went to the grocery store today, and I was at Meijer, and of course I have to go down the toy aisle and check it out. They did have a few wrestling figures I wanted, but I was like, wasn't going to sit there and spend $68 or whatever it would have been for an Ultimate Randy Orton and the new Ultimate John Cena, that kind of his last run there. So went with Star Wars Black Series, and this one unfortunately was $27.99. I know a lot of us feel like these are overpriced. Same old Black Series. This is Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord. Just says Maul #1. So I don't know. I guess that's the first one in this wave, I guess. I'm not real familiar with everything going on in Black Series, so forgive me. I'm just reading what's on the box. And this is obviously after the Clone Wars when he fell. Well, whenever he was, I forgot what it was. Basically, he used the Force to bring himself back together, or to bring together like machinery to make his like spider legs that he had, and then let's see if it says it on the back here, because I can't remember how to explain it all. But after the events of the Clone Wars, Maul plots to rebuild his criminal syndicate on a planet untouched by the Empire. So not a whole lot of info on there. I don't know if there was a witch, or I don't know if you call it a witch, but whatever it was, they use I think they used the Force of somehow or another to bring Maul's mind back to where he's not totally insane, and that like makes his legs when they're doing it. It's like using the Force kind of thing. I don't remember exactly. I didn't watch all the Clone Wars, but I did watch a little bit of that with Darth Maul coming back. So pretty cool. I never got to get a Darth Maul, the 6-inch figure from episode 1. I've been wanting it, but the last one they had, I think the articulation was a bit limited. I never had it. I just saw pictures of it. So it is what it is on that. So, but this one has cloth in here. I know some of these other Black Series that they've been kind of redoing, they have not been cloth. They've been plastic. So I'm sitting here looking for my old trusty knife to bust this open. So I figure we'll go ahead and get to work on that. Popping this sucker open. There's usually not a whole lot of goodies in Black Series, so we'll just kind of open this together and see how it goes, because no extra hands are usually in here. You usually just have your weapons. And we have the box here with not a whole lot going on. We got the figure. We got some tape in here holding the cape, or the cape. It's more like a, what do you call it? A cloak kind of thing. See if we can get this out of there. Oh, yes. So we got one lightsaber, and I think you can put these together to make the like bow staff, like lightsaber, dual bladed lightsaber, whatever you want to call it. So we got that, and we're getting them out of the package, which was easy peasy, super quickie. Got a picture on the back there. I don't know if I showed that. Not a whole lot else going on. Black Series hasn't really changed a whole lot when it comes to their packaging, so. And we'll see how this figure has come along. So we got the cloak, which looks like it can slide right off there. So there he is with the cloak on. And we'll see if we can slide this thing off. It comes off super easily. Nice. I do like having the cloth. All right, so here we are with some Black Series. And we are looking at him, and it is single jointed knees, looks like. Yep, and single jointed arms. So pretty disappointing in that. His jacket, I don't know if you call it his robe thing, is kind of loose on there. It's separate from the actual body mold of the figure. And he's got his little spikes on his head. And the mechanical legs, which his ankles have pretty good little tilt there. A little disappointed to know that they're doing single jointed knees. So that's about as far back as you can go on that. His legs will kind of do the splits a little bit. And that's kind of it. We got the belt there, which almost looks like he could hold something in there. No, it's just the little pouch that doesn't hold anything. So he doesn't have anywhere for just the hilt of his lightsaber to go. No butterfly shoulders or anything like that. The pads, the shoulder pads, are pretty loose, so you can still kind of get his arms around, not too bad. And it goes around with the arm a little bit. So, and it's got two grippy hands as always. Like I've said before, Black Series is pretty disappointing here lately these days. So, and also, like I said, I usually still do every now and then pick up some Black Series business. Now, the way they got this, the dual lightsaber is freaking huge. So, compared to him, it's pretty big. I don't know how he's going to really be able to wield this with the two hands, but we're about to see if we can slide it in there. We got one in there. Yep, there we go. And then the other one, we'll see. Trying to get it in there, see if it'll go. Sometimes some of these lightsabers, the grippies, see, like the grip is further down on the other one. So it's kind of wonky a bit, I guess you would say. Let's see how that pegs in there like that. So, and that one's pretty much the same. So it's, I don't know, it's kind of awkward. It's really longer than I think it should be. Not the blades themselves, but the handle. So it's kind of weird. I think we'll just have like the two separate. Let's see if we can separate them with them in his hand. And it comes off not too bad. We got one going backwards and the other one going forward. So, and one thing I don't know, I don't have another Star Wars figure out here to be able to compare it to. It's almost, it feels like these blades are a little longer than they usually are. So, all in all, though, for Black Series, it is a good looking figure. It's got good molding. The clothes on him, since they're kind of separate, it actually looks really good. The only problem is if you're wanting to get in some cool poses, you're not really going to be able to do that. His head tilt, he's got a ball joint and the separate neck piece there. So that is kind of cool, I guess. I do like some Darth Maul action. So I don't know. If you're a Star Wars fan and you love some Darth Maul action, if it's a good one to add to your collection. I wouldn't rate it too high. Maybe give it, like, since out of Black Series what we usually get, maybe like a 3.8, just because it's so hindering. But the molding and everything and the paint looks really good. Like the head sculpt looks really good. So I don't know. I was wanting a Darth Maul, so that's why I went and got it, even though the price was a little like, I don't know if I can do this or not. So, but we did it anyways. I guess that's it, guys. There's not a whole lot to it. If you could just comment down below, are you doing Black Series still, or did you give up on Black Series, or did you give up on Star Wars altogether and just said screw it? So, but just comment down below, let me know, and if y'all could, like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and we'll see you later.